Hello everybody, Wild Tracker here, and welcome to another episode here playing some Direwolf20. Yes, playing some 1.12 modded Minecraft again here with my buddies on the server here. I think Original's online at the moment, he is indeed. Yeah, so just been doing a few things in between, had a couple streams again, so if you're not watching the streams, then you can go and check them out on Twitch. They are on the video on demand area, so and don't forget to go and follow over there. Totally free, and it would really help me out, so that would be absolutely awesome. And just to remind you as well, if you want to know when I'm going live, probably the best place to do is hang out in my Discord channel, because that's where I kind of announce it and let people know, and we chat about things and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, do that, and we'll see you there hopefully. So yeah, what are we up to today apart from nighttime coming along? There's a few things that we've kind of done in between episodes, which we'll go through very quickly. First of all, I've taken this mountain away. I don't know if you noticed or not. I think it looks quite natural there, which is quite good. Although we've got a bit of stone up there, but this originally came out here, kind of went around here, and then back in again. So I've literally taken all that out just to give us a bit more space, bit more area to work out and sort of do things in. So that's pretty cool, and it kind of makes it a nicer landscape, I think, because we've got things like this. I went and collected all the Botania flowers, just purely because you know, I want them for dyes more than anything else. I don't think I'm going to get into Botania this series. Yeah, so that's the thing. We've got all this sorted out now and nicely set up. It's all working. We did that last episode. We kind of updated on this. I still need to get the recipes for this done. I haven't done the recipes for making stuff in here, so like we made those advanced processes and we did it manually, where you know we probably want to do it automatic. So again, in fact, let's just do one on here now. If we've got some it's a disk manipulator, that by the way, I use that because as you can see now we've got 16 or 64k drives throughout. Now we did have the smaller drive. If we look in here, we don't have it. Let's have a look. Should be one at the bottom. Storage, isn't it? It should be listed as craft one of those, craft one of those. There it is there. No, that's a speed upgrade. Where's that gone then? Speed upgrade, craft. No, nothing in there. Is it one of my bags? You know, you put things down and you think, where are they? Nothing in there. Nothing in there. I've no clue. It's somewhere. We've put the smaller 4K drive anyway, so we didn't need it. But to empty it, you make one of these disk manipulators. You put the disk in there, and it completely empties everything out into the drives here, and then that all works again. So yeah, should be under disk or storage, but who knows? Not to worry, because I don't really need it. Let's sleep quickly if we can. Just get rid of the night. So yeah, that was one thing we did after the stream. The other thing that might have happened, might have died again. Oh, I've cleared this through as well. I've made it into a path. I think that's a bit better than going over the top. I've still got to sort of change it around a little bit and, you know, tweak it up a little bit, and, you know, might take off that, for example, and maybe round off the corner, you know, just little tweaks just to sort of bring it through. But this brings us through to our little graveyard, and yeah, we're up to 5 deaths now, so which isn't so good. This one was a silly death kind of thing again. Well, it wasn't kind of silly. I was fighting Blaze in the Nether. As you can see, I'm in the Nether, and literally what happened is a Blaze knocked me off. I then landed in the lava lake down below, which was an absolute nightmare because I was so far away from land and everything like that. But then I remembered I had my teleportation wand, and I literally teleported out of there, landed on the land, and then died about a second later just from the lava damage. So I was very lucky to actually die on land rather than anything else. But that was the thing. And the other one, Original blew me up. He murdered my face. He came over here dressed as a ghast, and he blew my face up, which is really mean. So when he's on stream next, just say, you're really mean for blowing up Wild Tracker's face. Yeah, so Okay, to be fair, I might have killed him first. I might have murdered him here, but then he shouldn't have been snooping around my base. You know, it's he's like that. Not really. Love him to death. He's a cool guy, especially as he's brought us a gift over actually, which we ought to go and find. First of all, I've got these in here, water mills, and originally he gave me those because he had 6, and he didn't need them anymore because he'd made himself a dragon egg mill. So he's got tons of power, so he didn't need that, so he said, you can have those 4. But I wanted to earn them, so I actually made him one of these water wheels. So I made up all the materials, got all the water wheels, so we kind of did an exchange, sort of selling it, because, you know, I wanted to make sure I gave him something for it, so I did that. And I need the water mills to get some GP, so which is grid power. So let's go in here, because this is where I'm going to set them up. This is our little water cave, and so I've made this area because this is the most efficient way for 4 mills to be working. So you place the 4 mills like that, and the way they work is they need water to run against their side. Okay, so I don't think it tells you on there, but essentially if running water is just, so if we've got the water source there, and that's the first lot of running water, that'll be the second, that'll be the third, so on. This will give us maximum power because it's 1 block away from the water source, okay, against that side. But we can do that on all 4 sides. So this water source will also be 1 away there, and then on this side it'll be this water source 1 away there. We don't care that's 2 away because it's not touching, but that'll be 1 away from there and 1 away from there. So this pattern, now what we move, so we can see at the moment actually, grid power is producing 4 grid power. So that's the maximum it can produce on that side. But if we do this one here, it should go up to 8. There we go, 8 grid power. If we do this one here, it goes up to 12, and then this one here up to 16. Okay, so yeah, that's pretty good, and we can do that on all the sides of these water mills, just like so. So that's why I'm just taking these dirts out now, just so they can run and they'll produce all the power we need. So as you can see there, up to 64 grid power now we've got, so that's absolutely awesome. That's what we need, and you can actually take these extra bits away as well. They don't really matter, they're not going to make a water source or anything like that, and that's why we can't place a water there. We have to do it in the middle, because otherwise it makes a unlimited water source. So it's a bit of a funny pattern, and it takes a while to work out, but once you've got this pattern you can just repeat it over and over. And you can obviously do it with 2, you don't need 4, you could do it with 1. You could have 1 there with 2 water sources, and that's all you need. Yeah, so that's all nicely working in there, which is good. Just double check, yeah, it's using 0 to 64 grid power, so that's pretty cool. Now why do we need grid power? Well, there is another gift for us. Now I've and ahed about this and I still don't know, so I want you guys to go into the comments or come over onto Discord and let me know how you feel about this, alright? Because this is a bit of a dilemma for me, shall we say. If we go over here, as you can see, Original has left us a chest. Okay, over by his portal here, he's left us a chest. Now he hasn't left us, this is in theory a gift, we haven't paid for it, we haven't done anything for it, but he's made me an angel ring. Okay, so that means we got creative flight, because that's what the grid power is for. It gives us creative flight and we can now fly anywhere. But I'm kind of, I don't know, because you know it's and ahhing, and we should be able to put these in our baubles actually. So let's just go in there. Can we put it in there? No, have we got to do this drop it on the ground thing and pick it back up again, and it doesn't want to go there. Can we not put it in baubles? Does that not work? And you can't craft it there? That's a shame, so it's got to stay in the inventory, but we can fly. That's the thing, is we can fly, but we haven't earned that flight. So I want to know from you guys, as I say, go in the comments down below, and here's the question. Should we accept this gift from Original? Because the series isn't necessarily a Let's Play series in that sense. We're kind of doing a bit of streaming and a bit of everything else. It's more about progression. We've made angel rings before, so it's not anything new. Going through the process of making a chicken ring and then a squid ring, and then making it into an angel ring and catching the ghast in the nether. So we've kind of done it before. Or do you want me to say we'll keep these as a backup and a spare, and we still go through the process without these, so without the ability of flight to actually go and do it. So do you want me to go, do you want to see me go and kill that gas, and, or not kill the gas, but capture the gas and capture everything and put it all together? Let me know down in the comments. For today we're going to fly around, but I'm going to go on whatever you guys say. The majority, both in the comments and on Discord, let me know. You guys will decide. Stay tuned next episode to find out who's decided what. Alright, so for today there is something else I want to get into, because we've got power, but when I was watching Original the other day, I noticed how his power was going down. We're okay on power. You see we've still got 10.25 million RF in there. This isn't using it, but his was using it as he was crafting up. So we kind of got to be careful, because these take a lot of power, and we're using 5 of these to generate our power, which isn't very much, to be perfectly honest. So here's what I've been looking at. I've been looking at environmental tech. Is this a viable option of creating some power using these solar arrays? We also have the option of a lightning rod, and also we get the added benefits of these sort of tile blocks. Now I believe, actually I don't know whether those are, yes, look, weatherproof. So we've got some weatherproof blocks in here. So these Lonsdaleite, and then this Aethium, and this here, because we do have 3 skulls, not in there, because they're always in the second backpack. It doesn't matter which one I look at first. We've got 3 skulls because I've got this nice cleaver here at the moment, which has got beheading 2 on it. I've got my lucky armor on, me emerald, the luck of the Irish armor. Yeah, so we've got that, and we've got a choice if we can go to the roof of the Nether and fight it. We could just make a cave and fight it, but we're in modded, so we need to fight it in a modded way, and you know, weatherproof blocks is a modded way of doing it. So to get to those, environmental tech might be the answer. Here's a challenge I have. I've never done environmental tech before, and there's no book. Okay, so the digital book thingy that's supposed to be with it isn't there. I've looked at the recipe, I can't make it, and all the rest of it. So I thought we'd try and get into this, and then we will try and see if we can then get power going and all the rest of it, because we've got the solar array tier 1, which I think is the block, because it's normally a controller or something like that. Structure flame, solar cell. The trouble is I don't know how many to build, so what I'm kind of hoping, because when you look at these we've got void ore controller and things like that, so I'm hoping if you make one of these it will tell you what blocks you need, because I know that we need this, we need the assembler. Now the trouble is, if I look at solar array, the solar array wants, so I should go to lapis blocks, and it wants a cell, right, so we need those crystals, and you can only get those crystals from the void ore miner. Okay, so I don't think there's any other way of getting those. So to make the solar array and get energy, we need the void ore miner. Okay, so the void ore miner is a block of emerald. It's these litherite tiles, or litherite blocks, or whichever one you want to do. It's one of these, or 2 of these interconnects. It's a brown laser lens, or any coloured laser lens, and a diode. So diamond block we can do, diode we can do, so that's not too much of a problem. Interconnect is black concrete, we can do. Connector we can do. This is good so far. Yeah, so we could do that one. Grey lens, any kind of lens is dye and a lens. So, and I think lenses are there's a lens. It's just glass. So that's doable. And finally these things. So one of these is craftable. So we need to make these crystals, and the crystals are purely made out of green dye, a diamond, and some flint, which is pretty awesome because we've got the green dye thing here. So let's just get some. In fact, have I got my shears on me? What do you reckon the odds? Am I going to get the right backpack? Yes. It finally worked. So if we get that out of there, let's get ourselves some bone meal. Where's the bone meal? There's some bone meal. Put that in our inventory there. So the way this works is we want the green dye. The green dye is this one here. So if we use shears on this, okay, you can then turn this by converting it into 4 petals. Okay, so that's easy enough. You can then replant a petal and grow it again and shear it again, and then change that into 4 more. So all of a sudden from one plant we've got 7. So obviously we can do this much more efficiently by planting them all and then bone mealing them all, and then before you know it we've got lots of green dye. So we'll leave that last one there, but that gives us those, and we got 24 green dye. Well, we haven't. We've got 24 petals. What we need is a pestle and mortar, which we've already made, and they're really easy to make, these pestle and mortars. They're in fact, let's just have a look. It's just like a bowl and a stick or something. Yeah, a bowl, wood and a stick. So they're really easy to make. So let's take that. If we put that in any kind of crafting grid, if we put these here, then that converts it all to floral green powder, which I think is going to be absolutely fine for what we need to make here. So let's have another look at our recipe for environmental tech. And we wanted to make some of these. Yeah, we want to make those. And yeah, floral green powder is absolutely fine. So a diamond, green powder makes 4 of those. We need 9 to make a block, and we need 4 blocks, so we need 27 in theory. And we're going to get 4 out of there. And we've got 24 there, and I think I already made some here anyway. Let's have a look. Green dye. There we go. So we've got 33, so that's going to be plenty. So if we get some flint and make this stuff, flint, but it's going to cost us 27 diamonds. No, it's not. We get 4 out of each one, don't we? But it's going to cost us a few diamonds, that's for sure. So how many diamonds have we got? 60. I think we can afford it then. So let's see if we can now make this. So at environmental tech. Boom, boom, boom. What are we missing? Oh no, it wants something different in the corners. So that's not... Or did I miss out? Right, that's there. Oh, it wants lime green dye for the other ones. Okay, so it's 4 and 4. That's alright, because we might have some lime green in here as well. Let's just do a search on it. So we need half of the amount. We got 1. Just the 1. Let's get it quickly then, because we've got lime green here. So let's chop, do, boom, chop. So we probably need, I don't know, about 15, 14, something like that. So let's just do this all the way across here. Grow them all. And then we can leave the last one in place. That one. There you go. And yeah. Nice. Oops, I knocked down the pink one. Don't destroy the pink flower. Let's put those up there. Bring that to there. Replant that. That's fine. Oh, we got 1 more. That's fine. Okay, so let's see. Need that pestle and mortar again. Convert all the lime green ones now. Boom. Let's just convert that one. Okay, so let's see if we can now do it. At environmental tech. Helps if you spell it right, I guess. Environmental tech. So we're making those. Those are there. So let's put this in here so it automatically crafts them. And diamonds it wants in the middle as well. Let's make those. We've got 56, so that should be enough for now. We're making 6 blocks. So now we've got 6 of those blocks. We need 1 of these. Can we make 1 of those? We can. And then we also want 1 of those, which actually we need 1 of these first of all.
Again, we can make a laser, and then we can add any color we want to it to make the actual thing, I think. Or can we do it like that? Yes, it'll accept that, so that's absolutely fine. So we need some of those, which is 4 of those. That's great. And that is block concrete. Now, block of concrete is probably going to be the vanilla way, isn't it? Because it's a Minecraft black concrete. So concrete is literally sand and gravel. Can't see it. Sand. Boom. We've got gravel. Oh, we need 2. That was a bit stupid, wasn't it? Sand. Get rid of that. So, well, I presume the Minecraft version of this works. Oh. Let's try again. Concrete. So, concrete powder. Ooh. That's the only way of doing it. That's fine. We'll do it that way. We actually need that though, because we need to mine it. So let's go up. Or we need to convert it, shall we say. So let's, and it was concrete, not concrete powder we wanted. We go like that, of course. Tell you what, let's fly. Very good. I forgot we could fly. I believe I can fly. I believe I can reach the sky. Right, let's see, can we make this now? And let's try again. Environmental deck. Boom, 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 boom. What's missing in the middle? Block of... Okay. Let's make one of those. And then we should be able to make one. Where's the concrete? What? Oh, we want interconnect, which is made with the concrete. Right, okay. My mistake. So does that mean we need 2 of those? Yeah. So we need some more of the... yeah. Some more of those. There we go. Right, let's get rid of those in there as well. Make one of those. Now we can make it. Yay! Ore miner. Nice. Okay. And while we're here, we're going to make this thing as well. 2 obsidian and 1 of those, which we should have. And we've now got 1 of those. Okay. So if we place this down, if we try and left click on it, so there we go. So what it's looking for is 24 environmental text structure blocks, 20 structure panels, 2 laser cores, and 1 laser lens. Okay, I think I probably ought to put this down over here because I'm going to need to reference that. So let's have a look, just see what they're made of, and I'll probably make this off camera just because it's going to take a few moments to... Right, let's do this. So we need 24 structure block 1, whatever that is. So these must be these things here. Speed modifier, structure frame tier 1. Do you think it's one of those? There's no other structure blocks, are they? The other ones are all... That's the mica which you get from the stuff. Interconnect. Yeah, because that's the structure panel. So I'm going to guess it's going to be structure frame tier 1, which we can make, because that's just more of that. But we need 20 of them. Hello. We then need 20 structure panels. So let's see if we can just type in structure. Yeah, so they are these things here. So structure panels, and again we can make those. That wouldn't be too much of a problem.
and we want 2 laser cores and 1 laser lens. Now the laser lens is just literally, so if we look at laser, so you've got the laser lenses which are different colours, and that will determine, I suppose these are the ones, aren't they? So you use these. So what's that? Industrial forging. So these determine what ores you bring up, so we can have any lens we like. And then what was the other thing it wanted? It wanted some laser thing, didn't it? Let's have a look. It wanted a laser core. So what's a laser core? Laser base? No. Laser core. And again, we can make one of those because it just connectors and stuff like that. So I'm going to make up those items, and then yeah, we'll come back and see if we can assemble this thing. Right, let's see if we can build this thing now, shall we? So I guess over here would be quite good out the way. I just want to test it, so I guess we can kind of you know, see if it works or not. So what I'm going to do is put this down, jump down here, and I still don't know if it's going to work or not because of those anomalies. You know, when you click on it and it's like the wording isn't quite done out right. I'm guessing that the structure block one is the structure frame. So because there is no such thing, the only structure block is a Minecraft thing, and that's not craftable. So yes, I'm hoping that's what it means. It's just not named properly. We shall find out now, and it could be that I've done all this for nothing. Is that broken? It's broken. Here, let's get my thing. I need to repair that from when I did all my taking this stuff down. So in theory, if I left click now underneath, oh, it's making something. Let's go directly underneath, shall we? No, that's directly underneath. Let's go on top then. It's doing something. That's the important thing. Can we touch it from there? It is. It's still building. Is it finished building? Is everything there? Did we get the lens in it? Is that the only thing that may be missing? Let's have a look, see what's missing. So if we go here, doesn't actually tell you. Got nothing else in my inventory. I can't remember if we did put the lens in it, because it wanted these cores, of which there is 1 or 2 in there. I can't quite tell. Let's go and see what we've got in our thing here, because I made 2 lenses, so I don't know if they're both in here still. So let's do environmental tech. Well, we've only got 1 lens in there and 1 of those. So I'm guessing it's kind of there. Yeah, it doesn't want anything else. Now the only thing that it does need, which we need to do, is actually to dig down to bedrock directly underneath, which is here. So I guess the lens is inside that one there. Yeah. So yeah, we need to go all the way down to bedrock, which is going to be interesting because as we know, when we dug over here looking for the other thing, the crystals, we've got a lava lake down here. But you know, we'll give it a go, and we'll see what we come up with. All right, so we've dug down to bedrock. So in theory, that's getting power, because you can see it's building power. And if we put a chest there, is it going to do anything? That's going to be the question. It's got 1,000,000 RF inside it. It can see bedrock, but I can't see anything there doing it. Owner wild tracker direction -1. I mean, is it missing anything? It doesn't tell me. 2 laser cores. Structural panel. Do I have to? No, because it used structure panel, laser core, and laser lens. Yep, it's got everything in there that it could need, and so far it's not doing anything because it's got the power in there. It's got 1,000,000 RF, but it's sat there doing doing nothing. Does it need a lever to power on or something like that? I don't know. It's a bit weird because, as I say, there is no book to help me. There's nothing here to work it, which will be a bit of a shame if that's the case, because you know it looks like it could be a really good mod. Maybe I need to go and ask Dadcraft, and because I know he's played around with this before. No tool state on, that's that. Power 15. So what does that direction -1 mean? Because that doesn't mean anything to me. Yeah, that's just the lens in there. So that's like that. I guess you can sort of chop and change as you want as you have different color lenses. You can then sort of say, oh, actually, yeah, we want a white lens on there or what have you. Which is really weird. Did that go in there? No. So. That's weird there as well. Power 15. So that's got nothing on it about redstone there, but that's saying it's obviously got 15 redstone things, but it's not working. So I don't know. I'm not sure. Maybe you guys can help me with it, or maybe even Dadcraft. I'll see if he can do anything. So I don't know, but I think we're gonna have to end it there, guys. We didn't really achieve very much other than getting into this, and it may or may not work in the pack at the moment. So if you guys know and you can help me out, leave a comment, join our Discord, and yeah, what do you think about these wings? Keep them or no keep them? Let me know. Okay, and we'll see you soon again here on some Direwolf20 mod pack. Alright, bye for now, guys. Bye bye.